What's up, family? It's going down, man. Y'all know how we do it. Let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Boy. What a bizarre set of circumstances. The most bizarre. Yeah, this is up at the top. I've seen some bizarre trials. This is way up. This is up there with Ray Caruth trial. More bizarre than the OJ trial. Oh man, this was, oh Lord. Lord have mercy. What a disgusting set of circumstances. Good God. Oh man. Woo, man, I'm gonna give y'all some shout outs and then I'm gonna go in, okay? Ooh, let me know how y'all feel about this. Oh man. Boy, what a disgusting aftermath to the sentencing. Well, actually, it was aftermath to the conviction. Oh man. What despicable. The way the brother act, the way the judge performed. Oh man. Let me see who in here. Let's see who's in the chat. Y'all remember, if you want to skip the line, jump in the super chat. That way you make sure your comment get heard. Milwaukee tapping in. Fella BB, what up? St. Louis, I see you. St. Louis says, should have got life. Olive Branch, Mississippi. Now that's weird. I didn't know Mississippi had a city called Olive Branch. That is an oxymoron for Mississippi. Oh, that damn killing and injustice and discrimination they got going on out there. Good God. Yeah, the sentencing came in, Lord Princeton. 10 years. 10 years for taking a man's life inside of his house, walking inside of a man's house and taking his life. 10 years. That's what you get. 10 years. What up, Reg? Appreciate you, Reg. Botham John's brother is in the sunken place. Oh, yeah. Why are Black folks so forgiving of their oppressors? Clown said, I don't want her to go to jail. Oh, man, when I heard that. Yeah, man, that dude's a first-class clown. He's a Donald Trump clown. Oh man, can you imagine how easy it is to pull a wool over his eyes? Can you imagine how girls be dogging him out? How easy it is to take his money. You know he got his lunch money took when he was going to school. Good God. What a docile, backboneless man. He ain't even a man, he's a male. Mental slavery, says Mr. Truth Teller. Pierre Park. And going to be up for parole in 5 years is crazy. And you know they're going to give it to her. The damn judge act like she didn't want to give her the time. Shit, she may not even do the 5. The judge might go back and reduce the sentence. Oh, man. "10 years and only will on probation for 3 and get, oh, man. Beta male, got that right. Southern Chevy, what up? Biloxi, Mississippi, checking in. Botham John, brother. Oh, yeah. Nazareth Kane says, you sick master? We sick master mentality. You got that right. Damn, how did they do that to Black folks? How did the hell did they do that? I've never seen no group of people act that way. When people take the lives of their loved ones, I don't see other people behaving that way. What the hell happened? Can we get rid of this curse? There's got to be a goddamn curse, man. It cannot be just how people are just that. Nobody can be that damn loving and forgiving. It's got to be a curse. Damn. Oh, man. What a shame. Harriman down, who is that? Funky Town in the building. Oh, I saw the sentencing coming. You remember, I'm the one who first threw out the 10 years. I said that 10 years is probably what she'll get. I didn't see the damn brother talking about I love you and all this type of stuff. I didn't see that coming, no. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see the judge hugging on her. I didn't see that coming. Jeremy Williams, to quote Ice Cube and Friday, by Felicia, Amber. Whoa. Reggie said if she was black, she would have got life. Man, man, man. Whew. Jay Reed, you dig what I'm saying? I'm not claiming to know everything, y'all, but I am a numbers man, and I'm an odds man, and I study criminal justice and criminal injustice, and I do study politics. So I do notice trends that go on, and I just and I'm a student of human behavior, you know, and I think you got to be a student of human behavior to an extent to be able to write music, to be able to write lyrics that resonate with people. You have to have some type of pulse on human behavior in order to be able to resonate, to make your lyrics resonate with people. But man, woo, that damn performance for the sentencing made my damn head hurt. Jackie Simmons says, get real. The judge was bought. You got that right. What a Clarence Thomas-like performance. So man, I'm gonna go in. Like, I'm glad I watched the video, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have been able to really give a fair assessment of my thoughts about this sentencing. What a crazy, crazy set of circumstances. Very bizarre. To have the victim's brother get on the stand and say, I forgive you. We're used to those stepping fetches getting up there forgiving their oppressor. We used to that. But for that fool to say, to fix his mouth to say, I love you. He said, I love her. He told her that he loved her. Then he said, I don't want you to go to jail. That wasn't enough. Then he asked the judge, who was on the stand, or who was sitting in her chair crying. The judge was crying. Can I give her a hug? I don't know if this is possible, but can I give her a hug? And this Sambo walked off the stand, walked onto the floor, and hugged the admitted racist who took his brother's life. Now, before I heard about her racist text messages and stuff like that, I was like, you can give a person the benefit of the doubt that it was an honest mistake, although mistakes do have to be accounted for. You still have to pay for your mistakes. I did not know it's not an excuse to take a person's life. I did not know it's not an excuse to get off scot-free if you was the getaway driver in a bank heist. If your buddies go into the store and rob the store or rob the bank, and they come out with the money and you drive the car and they pull you over, you're going to jail, period. They don't want to hear all those excuses. In their mind, you shouldn't have been rolling with bad company. You made a bad choice and you're gonna have to pay for it for keeping bad company. You should have known they was bank robbers. So while it is plausible that someone could make the mistake of going to the wrong apartment if an apartment is directly above your unit or below your unit, it is very plausible if you are distracted, you can enter the wrong apartment. But that doesn't get you off the hook for murder. Now, you have to think to yourself, knowing what we know about the text messages, we can reasonably assume that she squeezed that trigger prematurely because he was Black. Had he been white, she probably wouldn't have squeezed that trigger as fast. Now, we don't know that for certain, but we know that for certain. Oh yeah, she's a bona fide racist. She made a statement. Some woman was giving her a dog, and the woman said that the dog was racist, and she said, I am too. That's not a problem. She made jokes about Martin Luther King, her and her friends, on the text messages. Could have been another cop. Making jokes about Martin Luther King Day parade, saying that a friend was joking like, when is this gonna be over? And she said, she texted back, when MLK dies. Actually, she said when he's killed, I believe the phrase she used was, he was killed, when he's killed. And then she said, ha ha, oh, like that already happened. Bona fide racist. Considering that, yes, she should have been put away for life. I wish I would have been the judge. I would have put her away for life. No parole. I would have given her the death penalty because we need to get rid of these type of people. They are a cancer to America. They are a cancer, and they breed more just like them. Racism is America's #1 problem, and it is woven through the fabric of America. Very hard to shake. So many of them, man. It's a lot of them. Oh, damn, it's a lot of them. Woo! Yeah, considering that, man, had I been the judge, oh, she'd definitely got a death penalty. Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I gotta consider like, okay, she did that. She took that man's life more than likely because he was Black. Yeah. Yeah, she would have been crying. I wouldn't have gave a damn how much she cried. I don't care how hard she was crying. But wait a minute, let me back up. The judge wasn't responsible for the sentencing. It was the jury. The jury called that. So let me back up. But still, I wish I'd had the power to give her the death penalty. I would have given her the death penalty. Had I been on the jury, I would have given her the death penalty. I would have voted for the death penalty. She deserved nothing less. What a coward. Yeah, boy, they always cry. They love to cry. She faced 5 to 99 years and only ended up with 10. She got off lucky. The brother, let's get back to that brother. If you are truly sorry, I know I can speak for myself, I forgive you. Let me tell y'all something. Every single person out there that's listening to this broadcast that claim to be down with me, what's up, Peter Judah Israel? Man, yeah, I sure do, man. Every single person that claimed to care anything about me, man, if somebody take me down, boy, y'all better ride. I would have wanted it. Ain't no way, man, I'll be rolling over in my grave. And that's gonna be hard to do since I'm gonna be cremated. But I'd roll over in my grave if somebody who claimed to love me hugged my enemy, hugged the person who took me out. Oh man, I would hunt them. I would hunt them for the rest of their days. I got a strong spirit, so I know my spirit is going to last for eternity. Oh yeah, I could use my spirit for good or bad. And I would use my spirit for bad in that situation. Boy, I would hunt them for the rest of their days. Hell do you hug the murderer of your brother, the racist murderer of your brother? And then, what kind of damn judge hugs a murderer? The judge hugged the murderer. I have never seen something so damn obscene in my life. The judge hugged the murderer. I don't know how she got elected or how she got to be on that bench, but whatever she did, Dallas, y'all better ride against her. Put anybody up against her. Put somebody in there to challenge her. Get her ass out of there. Because she just told you what she about. This fool was crying. She was crying for the murderer. And she came up off the bench and hugged her. Stockholm syndrome, man, it ain't enough. It's got to be some other kind of terminology. Oh man, talk about some mammying. And then you had the police officer, the female officer was running through her hair the other day. Somebody said she was searching for weapons or something, a razor or something she may use to hurt herself. That's a lie. She was grooming her hair. She was doing, you don't search for no damn razor like this. And who the hell would search for a razor and stick their hands inside of somebody's hair, searching for a razor? At the minimum, you're gonna have some type of gloves on if you're searching for contraband. She was trying to groom her hair. Doris Colley, what's up, man? This has set another dangerous precedent for Black people. Every Black person in this country who is able under the law needs to exercise their Second Amendment right. Right on. Damn Skippy. The scary thing is that it's more of her like that that's on the Dallas police force and all around American police forces all around America. That's the scary part, y'all. And also, they haven't identified the other person or persons who she was texting, making the racist jokes with. And who the hell sold her a racist dog or gave her a racist dog? They all need to be exposed. Man, man, oh man. Oh man. This will go down as one of the worst days in Black history. What a sad set of circumstances. I'm gonna read a few more of y'all comments. Oh man. And this fool said, give your life to Christ. Give your life to Christ. I'll forgive you. As long as you give your life to Christ. Oh man. Good God. Oh man. There has to be a cure. Is there something we can spray in the air to reverse this curse? Can somebody, hey man, some of y'all out there are inventors. Damn inventing, damn a startup company, man. Damn all of that technology and stuff, man. Y'all need to invent some type of serum and, spray it in the air, go by and pinch people, stick them with something, like something like every Black person, just need to just stick them. Everybody, stick everybody get it. Just, blow it in the air or something, like they got the little fart bombs and stuff, like get it in little spray, something. We need something to reverse this curse. We need something, because we got some deranged, sick, samboing, stepping, fetching. Oh man, it's sad out here, y'all. It is absolutely sad. Oh man, boy, they did a number on us. Y'all think Amber gonna be in PC, or they gonna put in general population? You better believe she gonna be in PC. They put her in general population, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Oh man, Will Allen from Atlanta. What's up, Will? Wesley Packer said we got to get to the polls. We do have to get to the polls. Vote, 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 vote in your best interest. Man. The judge needs to be disbarred. There's got to be some type of ethical rule against her hugging a defendant, like hugging a murder defendant. There has to be. There has to be. Man, man, man. Woo. So I'm blocking this clown that called me a racist. It's funny how they say, like the racist defense mechanism is calling somebody else a racist. That's their defense mechanism. You're a racist. I know I'm a racist, but you're racist because you're talking about racist. You can't be talking about racist. You can't expose racist. You're not supposed to say anything. You're supposed to suffer in silence. And if you fix your mouth to say anything about a racist, I'm going to call you a racist. Nah, 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 nah. Let me tell you something, sucker. It don't work with me. I know what I am. I know who I am. I'm not going to be silent so you can be comfortable. It's not going to happen. You got a problem with what I talk about? Go address the conditions. Don't address me talking about the conditions. Don't address me addressing the conditions. How about that, sucker? And when you say stuff like that, that let me know what you're really about anyway. Because some people only comment on my channel when I'm talking about race. If I'm talking about race, anything else, they ain't got nothing to say. As soon as you talk about race, now you tell me who the racist is. Reggie back. Reggie said, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave Amber a guard suit while serving her time. She'd be in there as a CO. Man, you can't put nothing past these people, man. You right on the money with that one. You can't put nothing past them. Oh, man. Absolutely amazing. Oh, man. Who is that? Abdul, Jeremy Williams. What's up, Jeremy Williams? To quote Ice Cube again, Israel 33,000, blue and white privilege. Huh. Danielle Ron. What up, Daniel? Who is this? Fernando Dura. What's up, Fernando? Peter Judah Israel. Abdul Sadiq. Yeah, I caught the judge hugging her, man. Absolutely disgusting. Southern Chevy TV. What up? SSP Vision. Ferguson, Missouri in the building. What's up, Ferguson? Salute. Hope your recovery process is going well over there. Y'all been through a lot. Sankofa Cyborg. Try had a happy slave, love Miss Ann, ending. What the? Happy slave, love Miss Ann, ending. Oh, man. What, I mean, just what a pathetic set of circumstances. Man, I didn't see that one coming, man. I didn't see none of that coming. I've seen the Sambos forgive their oppressor many times, and the oppressor never forgive them. Like when have you seen that happen? Like, so I've seen that happen. Like, they love forgiving. I mean, some of them forgive before they even identify who the officer is. I forgive you, whoever the officer is. I don't know your name. They won't release your name yet. They know they got you in hiding, but I forgive you. I just want to let you know I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Woo, boy. Boy, it is hard to defeat the enemy when you love your enemy. It is very hard to defeat your enemy. And let me be clear. The enemy is anyone who has proclaimed to be your enemy. Amber Guyger had no problem proclaiming herself as an enemy of the Black community. No problem whatsoever. She is an enemy, and she get what she get. Botham Jean's brother is an enemy to the Black community. He's useless, just taking up space. The judge, useless, an enemy to the Black community. Because even though she has that judgeship and she's Black, she's still not giving Black people justice. What a clown. Man, man, oh man. Oh man, let's get back. What y'all saying over here? John Smith, and wonder why they talk about us. Real talk. Man, you cannot befriend bullies. You can't love on bullies and get respect. It doesn't work. That ain't how life works. You have to bully bullies. You have to disrespect bullies. You have to smash on bullies. You got to ride on bullies. That's the only thing they respect. You saw her ass crying? That's how you get her. You saw her crying, how she was crying? Because her ass knew she was about to do some time. She was crying. See, they can dish it out, but they can't take it. How many people do you think how many Black people you think she railroaded? She planted dope on, lied on, wrote up, trumped up charges on in her 3 or 4 years that she was on the police force? I would venture to say a number of them. I would say several. You give somebody like that a badge and a gun and you turn them loose on the street and you give them authority over people that they despise. What do you think gonna happen? I have nothing for her, man. I feel nothing. Yeah, she should have gotten the death penalty. But I'm against the death penalty, so I'm just talking about that. But y'all know how I feel. You know, I'm just saying. She should have got something more severe, at least a life sentence. She should have gotten a life sentence. The damn judge hugged her, y'all. The judge hugged her. The judge came off the bench and hugged a murder defendant. The brother came off the witness stand and hugged the murderer of his brother. He told his brother's murderer, I love you. His brother's murderer, who admitted to being a racist, who reveled in being a racist. He told her, I love you. I don't want you to go to jail. Good God. Oh man. God, please come down. Please bring a flood. You know, drop some type of mist in the air. Drop an atomic bomb, an anti-coon bomb. Do something, man. We got to stop this. Oh, man. Good God. Man. Let's see what else. Who was that? Mikhail K. Williams. He said he spoke for himself, not for anyone else. Yeah, we addressed that. He's still a sucker. The thing about that Christian Bible is that they read it one way, and the people who killed them read it something a totally different way. They're reading from the same Bible, but it comes down to interpretation. How do you interpret it? They interpret an eye for an eye. You interpret forgive thy enemy, love thy enemy, love thy enemy. On one side, love thy enemy. The other side is eye for an eye. So do you see, why this type of behavior continues? All you got to do is start punishing them. All they got to do is start getting their just. And then you'll see more crying, just like she was crying, begging for her freedom. You get more of that. That's how you stop it, because you can't count on them, the ones who are morally corrupt to do it on their own. She had all this time in her life to get her life right, to get her life right spiritually, to get her life right morally. But it took her killing someone and her life being on the line, her freedom being on the line, for her to show some type of emotion, some type of compassion. And that was all an act, because she is who she is. They got to be punished. That's the only way to stop them. So when they know that threat is there, then they come all the way down. They come all the way down. So you better believe if she had known before she squeezed that trigger, that she'd be up for the death penalty. Well, actually, she wasn't facing death. She was facing 99 years. Yeah, so she was facing 5 to 99. She wasn't even up for the death penalty. Let's see who over here in the super chat. Super chat, skip the line. I'm trying to skip the line. Peace, God. Yeah. Absolutely. Give a few more shout outs to y'all, and then I'm gonna shut this thing down because I gotta go decompress. I gotta have a drink after this. I was gonna drink some champagne, but not champagne is, I guess I'm kind of wired to drink champagne for celebrations. But damn, I was gonna drink some champagne because I felt like even a 10-year sentence would have been decent. That would have been reason at least to know that she's gonna serve 10 years in prison. But damn, she's not even up. I think somebody said, what, she have to do a minimum 5? Let me read this thing and see what they're saying about her time. Let's see. And I'll let y'all see what I'm looking at. I'll share the screen with y'all. Okay. So okay, so after their testimony, blah, 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 I think. As soon as he got the okay, Guyger rushed to Brant John and wrapped her arms around him. This is poorly written. A bunch of typos here. This is on Dallas News. The victim's mother, Allison John, said Guyger's sentence represents 10 years for the fired officer to reflect and change her life. That's what I'm talking about. She ain't gonna change though. There's much more to be done by the city of Dallas. The corruption that we saw during this process must stop, and it must stop for you, she said, addressing a crowd gathered around her on the 7th floor of the courthouse. Because after now, I live in Dallas. But you live in Dallas, and it must stop for everyone. She called for better training for police officers and said the Dallas Police Department had a lot of laundry to do. There is no such thing as better training for them. They already know what the training is. They're just selective about how they administer that training. If this was applied in the way that it ought to have been taught, my son would have been alive today, she said. If Amber Guyger was trained not to shoot in the heart, my son would be standing here today. If Amber Guyger would have been trained to not run up in somebody's damn house with a gun shooting, your son would be alive. You mean shooting in the heart? You can shoot somebody in the leg and they can bleed to death if you hit the right artery. Let's see. Look at this fool. Look at this fool. Look at this. Look at that. Man, what a clown. Outside the courtroom on social media, D. Crane, the mother of Tavis Crane, a young black man shot by an Arlington police officer in 2017, cried as she asked, how many of us does it take to get justice? How many of us does it take to get justice? Okay, I'm trying to see where's the time. How much time she have to do. Look at this. Look at that mammy. Look at this mammy. Oh, man. What a despicable scene. Still trying to find it. Damn, this is a long story. This is a damn book. This ain't an article. So she tried to get some sympathy by talking about how the mother tried to talk about how she was molested when she was 6 by the mother's brother, or like the mother's boyfriend. Now, what the hell that got to do with her shooting a grown ass man when she in her 30s? walking in somebody's house, shooting an innocent man. What does that have to do? What does that have to do with anything? Okay, so I couldn't find it. I didn't see it unless I somehow overlooked it. So maybe y'all saw it. So let me end this share. So I couldn't find it. Okay, so I'm trying to slow this chat down so I can hear what y'all saying, so I can read what you're saying. Larry Samuel says 4 and some change, and then she gets parole. 4 and some change. Well, you know, there are some things that could happen while she's in prison that could stretch her sentence. You know, if she gets through, you know, up for parole in about 5 years, huh? Yeah, why wasn't she immediately handcuffed after she was found guilty? She should have been cuffed when she was getting her sentence. Mackenzie Brim, thanks for bringing that point up. Yeah, she should have been cuffed. Yeah, you let that judge have anything to do with it, the sentence will mess around and get reversed. Then, like I say, she also got Trump on the side. You know, Trump been watching this very carefully. He probably Trump he probably watching this very, very carefully. Like Trump probably like, man, I don't care what they say. I'm finna commute that sentence. You know what? I'm gonna pardon her because she's a good American. Hey, y'all, let me share something with y'all right quick, right? So some of the racists have been coming to my, jumping on my social media, talking about how I dropped out of the race and they glad that I'm not in the race anymore for Houston City Council. You know why they glad, right? Because their asses know the jig was up. They know I was gonna put that work on, right? They knew that. So that's why they glad. Now, what they don't know is that this is not a setback, but a setup for something greater. They don't know I'm gonna do something way bigger. And that's definitely gonna put a dent in their plans. So chew on that, suckers. Get ready. Yeah, it's coming. I'll let y'all know, we'll talk among ourselves a little bit later. Okay. Stinks from San Antonio said, I wish I was not black. Well, you know, since you wish that right there, it probably don't matter anyway, because you're useless. If you got that type of frame of thought, then you're probably useless to us anyway, man. So it's probably best that you go on the other side anyway, because they got you. They done finally got you. Like, that must be a lonely, lonely life. That's a hard life to wish that you was not who you are essentially. Like, there's nothing you can do to change it. That you're gonna forever be miserable the rest of your life. That's a hard life, bro. That's a hard life. See, I'm cool with it. See, I'm cool with it because I know who I am, and I know I'm gonna get what's mine. And I ain't got no problem riding on bullies. Yeah, I'm like, what's that soap product? I think is it Dove? Love the skin you're in? And I'm doving around this joker, man. Love the skin I'm in. I'm good. The judge came off the bench and hugged it. Yep. What's up, Zenobia Bryant, Charles Johnson, Larry Samuels. Who is that? Silky Smooth, appreciate you. Mr. R.C. the Don, appreciate you, R.C. All right, fam, so the verdict is, y'all think, I guess it's an overwhelming majority who believes that Amber Guyger got off easy for killing Botham John. And I think we all can agree that that was some straight up Sambo type activity going on in that courtroom today. You had the brother of Botham all choked up, throat was dry, he kept on doing all this here, fidgeting with his collar like, I forgive you. I love you. Can I hug her? I don't want you to go to jail. Can I hug her? Oh my God. You had the judge come off the bench and hug and these all black people, y'all. The judge comes off the bench and hug the admitted racist, a murder defendant. You got the bailiff grooming her hair. Good God. What a shameful group of people. Every last one of you. I'm talking about the judge. I'm talking about Botham John's brother. I'm talking about what was her name? The bailiff. Each and every one of you. Your mama should be embarrassed and your daddy should have pulled out. No more talk.